Hey guys, Nabil here. We have something very special today, and it's the review of something we didn't even know existed up to 2 months ago. And I'm talking about this, the King of Fighters Ultimate History from Bitmap Books. Now, as I said, we didn't know this existed. They announced it a couple months ago, and it's releasing on May 23rd. I was lucky enough to get an early review copy, which I've been going through for the past 3 days, and I'm not gonna tell you the verdict yet until we go through it. But before I do that, a gentle reminder to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a new video. Now let's check out the King of Fighters and Ultimate History. So this is the King of Fighters, the Ultimate History by Bitmap Books. Now, this comes in 2 versions. This is the standard version, right? Which is awesome. And then there's another version, which is the All-Star version, which comes with a special slipcase as well as some really cool artwork. Now, this version here costs £35, so about $50. The other one will cost about £55, so around $60, $62. I mean, both of them are great. I have this one, so the review copy. So we're gonna go ahead and check some of the inside of this book. Not a whole lot, obviously. I'm not going to show you the entirety of the book. So we have a foreword by Yasuyuki Oda, the history of the King of Fighters, and it really goes into the details, how the whole thing started, talking about Street Fighter, talking about the father of modern fighting games, of course, which is the awesome Nishiyama. And it really gets into the nitty and gritty, get into Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, and then we have what looks like it's an artist's impression, not a true render of Survivor, which was the original idea for the that then changed to the King of Fighters. So a lot of really cool details here. We have interviews with Toyohisa Tanabe, who again from the original team of the King of Fighters 94. The original design for Kyo back when he was called Sho Kusanagi. And this is, by the way, this is a massive 544 pages book. Like the details on how Kyo was created. We have the design document for the King of Fighters 94. Look at the victory storyboard, how it came to be. Really cool stuff, man. Like, this is really great, never before seen information about our favorite franchise. Some of the designs of teams that were never made for 94. So I'll just skip a little bit. Character skill settings for the King of Fighters 94. Again, amazing stuff. A look at Neo Geo Land. So really cool stuff going back to King of Fighter 95. Some stage designs. The idea of Farolin was supposed to be in King of Fighters 95, but then that didn't happen until 96. They even talk about the Band of Fighters. It's awesome. Again, this is, I've read part of it. I mean, I really scratched the surface here. I read like most of the text, but it's just, I feel like it just scratched the surface. It's just so much information that you'll definitely need to read this couple times to not forget. And then we have the awesome art, man. This is what is awesome about Bitmap Books. You know, they have this full spreads here. Just look at that one screenshot. You can really appreciate the pixel art. Just look at the sprites. I'm gonna skip a little bit, just look at that. Went back to 96. Look at that, man. This is It's just beautiful. And the quality of the paper. If you've had any of their books before, you know what I'm talking about. This is like really good, great quality book. Some of the endings of the King of Fighters 97. More sprite work, King of Fighters 98. And then each of these images has a little bit of text and a little bit of history about things. It's awesome, awesome stuff. We even have things like King of Fighters R for the Neo Geo Pocket. King of Fighters 99. Kula's introduction. King of Fighters 2000, as I said. King of Fighters 2001. And I noticed there's no image showing K49, which is kind of crazy and funny. I mean, it's understandable. Well, we don't have to call him K49 anymore, right? Again, I'm gonna skip a little bit. It goes over all the games, the stages. Oh, the King of Fighters 94 Reboot. I love this game, by the way. And it has this favorite of mine, the intro, anime intro, which I do use a lot in my videos, as you probably know. And then we have character art for most of the characters. Now notice there's no Shun'ei Saga characters in here. I don't see Shun'ei. Which is kind of interesting. And we have translations of the artist notes, which is awesome. Benimaru Iori, which has quite a few pages for him. Some really cool artwork here. Kyo, back when he was Sho, and Kyo. Leona. Again, I'm gonna skip, I'm not gonna show everything, obviously. And then we have some unused characters. Did a whole video about these guys. And now we have translations and text about each one of them, which is really cool. Some key art. Kyonyuki, which is, I mean, we've seen most of these though, but it's still cool to have everything collected in one book. Hinako, I miss this girl. King of Fighters 2003, Reboot. King of Fighters 11, 2002 UM, and King of Fighters 14, obviously. And then we have the interviews, and this is really cool too. So we have interviews with the original team, including Masanori Kawasashi, Toyohisa Tanabe, Shinichi Shimizu, Masaki Kukino, Hideki Yasanaka, and Eisuke Ogura. And it really goes into the nitty and gritty of the making of the King of Fighters, the meaning of the franchise. And it's just awesome. It's just awesome. As I said, really nice the end here. As I said, this is 544 pages, and it is awesome. So as you probably saw, this is a fantastic book. This is the standard version that I have. It comes in two versions. As I said before, there's a standard version for £35, and then there's the collector's or all-star edition with the electronic slipcase, as well as the cool artwork and the King of Fighters invitation mock-up letter, which goes for £55. It really is such a great book, and this is something we've been waiting for. Now, the highlight for many people is the fact that this has so many cool artwork, but for me, the main highlight, even though I love the art obviously, and the quality of the paper is amazing, but for me the highlight is the interviews with the original team. That's something that you don't see. It's the original team of the King of Fighters are kind of a mystery to a lot of people, so I'm glad that Bitmap Books were able to catch up with them and talk them and allow them to talk to us about the process of creating our favorite gamer franchise, the King of Fighters series. So the book is currently on pre-order. It's going to release on May 23rd. Bitmap books actually do sell out quite a lot. This was the case for their previously awesome History of Neo Geo, Visual History of the Neo Geo, as well as the History of Metal Slug. So there's a link in the description where you can order or pre-order your copy. That's an affiliate link. So if you do buy through that link, I do get a small percentage, and that's going to help the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, thank you guys for watching.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video from Neo Geo Now. Now don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not done so, and I would like to take this opportunity and thank my patrons for supporting the channel and making this content possible. Making daily videos and especially the documentaries and lore episodes takes a very long time and a lot of effort, and being able to get some support for these time-consuming tasks allow me to keep going and strive for more and better content. With that said, I want to give a big special shout out to Michael, Bryant Yard, Fahad Al-Suwaidi, Jacques Paul, and Berugadono, as well as special thanks to Shaka Asamiya, Refugio Robles, Felipe Guimara, Jihao Ju, Muhammad Al-Blushi, Anthony Longino, Burned Retinas, Lily Wong Esmeralda, Goran, and Dangerman 1973. Those of you who are not yet Neo Geo Now patrons, I hope you will check my Patreon page where you can become patrons, helping the channel produce more videos, as well as receive special perks that are exclusive to patrons, like early access to videos, exclusive making-offs, and other SNK digital goodies. Link for the Neo Geo Patreon page is in the description below. So until next time, thank you for watching.